Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Dungeons and Disappointments
I'm gonna do
podcast.
all good evening, everybody. Welcome to some NPR type shit.
Right? Well, I'm glad to be here. So I actually do not have a campaign. I do have a campaign name. So if we look at the map, this is the continent of Idris and its sister continent, Ibria. I accidentally named every continent in this entire world starting with an E. The first 4, anyway, and then I just kept it going. So this is the world of Amont. It is a very vast planet, much like Earth, honestly, but I think there's more disconnected land masses. Guess you could say it's like halfway through the planet's lifespan, so there's no supercontinents yet. There was one at one point, and it has split apart, leaving us with the world we know today. The maps that you have with you are the region that we are going to be playing in, the regions of Pinar and Quainn, and I guess Azgul is the third area, but it's mainly the forest in it. It is on the left western side of Idris, and this map is not totally accurate, but it will be eventually. So we are going to be starting our campaign. Well, this first campaign will be constructs in Quainn. So this chapter, I hope you guys like it. So at a small roadside saloon at the fork in the road near the mountains of Mortoth, at a bar sits Chad. You sit patiently as if waiting for another. The air is thick with the smoke of 20 other patrons. A rugged man with pale white skin, but not human. He sits, axes in his belt, halberd on his back. His robes drape over his chair, nearly reaching the floor. The bartender comes to his spot. Come on, guys. What the fuck, bro? Okay, fine. I'll give you your first line because I don't think I actually told you had a line, and that's my mistake. But here we'll do a grungy accent. What do you guys like? You want like a western?
We're in like a saloon, right? It's kind of
Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen you in the middle of nowhere before. Stay at the bar. These folk don't like strangers.
Wait. You're a bartender. You should hear a shit ton of information with people coming and going, right? Do you have anything you could tell me about this?
I might. What do you have there?
Fuck. What did I have? What was
It's
it?
okay. It's first session. We're all getting used to the role playing part.
Oh, I have a sphere that has this star map on it.
Stars, huh?
I may know something about it.
I'm transitioning the bartender role off to Kai. He didn't know what he was doing, but he is playing the role of the bartender. So,
But it'll cost you.
How much?
I want to go on the journey too.
you look up from your drink, and you meet the bartender's eyes for the first time. You notice his eyes are glossed over and with a tinge of green. He reaches into his pocket and opens his hand, revealing a small myconoid, a mushroom that gained sentience. 2 inches tall, right? 2 inches tall. Little, probably like rat bones. I don't fucking know. Rat bones. How would you like to describe your character? And any more than I can. Fucking colors for all. Okay, that's fair. Reyden, would you like to describe Chad?
Chad. He sits at a good 8 foot tall.
Solid Chad right there.
A good 8 foot tall, strong burly man.
Mm-hmm.
With
And
his cloak.
what's your race and class information?
I'm a changeling, an eldritch warlock fighter.
Of course. Kai, class and race information for everybody to hear.
Myconoid Necromancer.
Of course. Of course. What's your subclass?
Witch Doctor.
Well, say something like, "I have a package for you," or something.
I have a package for you.
Your package?
And Reyden conveniently dropped his half of the puzzle.
Yeah, I
But-
forgot.
Keep that note that you gave me a while ago for good.
Fuck.
Mother Yoko.
Did I-
It's been so long.
Mother Yoko.
It's not in there. Or there?
I don't have it.
Well,
I don't think so. This doesn't say anything about the actual. That's just some shit I wrote.
I don't know where it is. I gotta look for it.
Okay.
okay. Can you even read the map, sir?
No, all I can read is the word stars.
Interesting. And that means you can't read. What's your fucking name?
I do.
Yeah. So, Chad, you can't read EAC's side either. Could you describe what is on the side that he gave you? It's right in front of you, dumbass.
Oh, I thought it was mine. It's a little piece of paper with a big hole in it that has a mountain and it looks like a D20.
Sorry, I might have chewed on it.
Goblin Green all the way.
Unis? I don't know. It
Yeah.
says some weird fucking Latin shit.
The two travelers decide to pair up to search for the treasure, or who knows it's even a treasure, but they know that it must be important for, I think Chad knows a little bit about this. Chad, where did you find the sphere?
I found it in a dungeon raid 5 years ago. And I've been looking for it ever since. And my only lead has led me here.
Into the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
Interesting. And Eak, how did you come to find the other half?
I was at the dungeon raid as well. I got to it before, but I was being pursued. So I was only able to grab a little. It ripped as I tried to grab it and escape. And hiding.
Interesting. Yes. Clearly, there's a secret here to be told, and the paper that Chad has
Lost.
he recognizes a single word is stars.
Stars.
I think it's easy because the word in Latin is stella, so star makes perfect sense. But a bottle breaks in the saloon, alerting the two angry patrons behind them. The bar's people had overheard the tale of treasure and wanted in on it. It's the Wild West. It's like the fucking gold rush. I mean, a shot misfired. Everyone hunched down. A man in the corner fell over, nearly dead. 3 men stood between the door and the party. Go ahead and roll a d20. First roll. 5, 7, 3. Okay, so what would you like to do?
I used Cloud Kill.
Could you make it pretend like you're level 1 for 2 seconds so we can just get used to the damn campaign?
Okay. I have something similar. Poison spray.
Poison spray. Okay.
That's the one you said I had the cone.
Please roll for armor.
3.
I'm gonna say that the gunslinger dodged because it seems about right. Chad, would you like to?
I'll whip out my motherfucking dagger and try to stab all of them.
All of them, all three of them.
Yeah, all three of them.
And one move.
Yeah.
It's like some brain
Okay. Well, I need you to roll.
goes.
I need you to roll 3 consecutive d20s.
3. Okay.
Yes.
14.
Okay, you landed the first.
6.
You did not land the second.
16.
You landed the third. So as you swiped your dagger across the 3 gunslingers, the first one got caught in the blade, and the second one was able to dodge out in time. But the third one tried to pistol whip you to the fucking ground, and you knocked it out of his hand, slicing his hand off.
Nice.
The one in the middle decides that it wants to. I guess he decides that he wants to attack you for almost slicing him with a dagger. And what's your armor?
12.
And he misses his first shot, hitting a bottle behind Eak. Well, I guess the bartender that Eak controls.
Yeah.
Eak.
Can I use the poison spray again?
Of course.
Okay, I use poison spray again.
Which one would you like to aim at?
The third one who has his hand cut off right now.
Of course. Okay.
12.
12. Okay, you do hit. Please roll damage.
I think it was D12, which was this one. Or 2D12. 8, 10, 18.
Holy shit,
Is that
motherfucker, like, burned alive or something. Like, you know? Fucking, like, disintegrated into the damn floor. Well, seeing that the...
That's great.
Seeing that the third member in their little trio melted to the fucking floor, the injured one is on the floor, bleeding out because of the dagger. But the second one, who missed his shot, decided to completely run away. And I would like to give you I'll give you a good 75 XP for that. Up on top, you should have 60. You should both have 64,000 XP. Mm-hmm. It's in the top right corner. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and give yourself 64,000 XP, and then add. You can't. You're not here yet.
Yeah,
But
you
the
don't
rest,
exist.
you both can have 75 XP for that.
So 64, 75 now.
I want to say level up. Next level up, level 11 is somewhere around like 80. I don't really remember, but we'll get there in time. So.
Massacre.
I want to make more puzzles.
I am very excited. So, the saloon was barren, furniture destroyed, and shattered glass everywhere. The duo looks near the door to where the shot man from earlier lies clutching his chest. You walk up to the man. Please help the vial in my pocket. The man is Schleeben, an apothecary from Rely, a town to the north. And in that moment, Eak, the mushroom, latched onto the dying soul and pulled it out of the man's body. His soul quickly attached itself to the closest object it could find. A helmet decorated the doorway, and along with a shield and 2 daggers. It was ornate and very well made, and it hung decorating the saloon as you walk in.
Am I already in the helmet right now?
Go ahead and just
Oh yeah, sure.
your backstory. How did you get to the
Sure.
saloon? How did you fucking die?
I am Schlorb Schleeben, right?
I was about
I'm
to torture his soul.
Yes, a simple
That's
human
why I read it
alchemist.
for you.
A simple human alchemist, very scrawny in stature, yet somewhat slender and tall. I'm about 6 feet tall, right? I have some shaggy brown hair, and I am
Well, way
definitely
to make
not
yourself
Chris. Yeah.
Nice one.
I am definitely not Chris, but yes, I am in the saloon on business, doing an illegal transaction with an assassin, selling simple poisons.
Interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting. You should get that tattooed, like Chris, or we'll do Schlorb. Definitely not Chris. Schlorb had died. However, when passing through the ethereal plane, had become one with the elements. He was bound to be in the ethereal plane forever. And when revived, he kept his newfound ability with the elements. Being latched onto the helmet, he gained new elemental prowess. Schlorb heated the metal around the helmet, melting everything around him. Then using water to cover and supercool the metal into the shape of a set of armor to walk around and explore this new world. Does anybody have any questions or anything to add? I do believe somebody has a unique skill here that some dumbasses don't have, so please ask away. God damn it. Fine. Oh my god. Schlorb, can you read Latin?
Maybe. Of course I can. Why do you ask?
It's on you.
You
get the conversation.
Translate this shit for me, man. Tell me what this shit
Pretend like you
says.
had the top one as well, of course.
Alright. I see. The secret to this is in the stars.
No fucking shit, shut up. That's what we're trying to do. That's the one thing I know.
What you don't know.
He saw the word stars underlined. Yes.
This has stars.
However, wherever this map is leading you must take you to the highest point of Mordoth. That is where your treasure awaits you.
Want to come with?
We'll make huddles.
We'll fucking kill everything.
I guess I have no need for money now that I'm a embodied suit of armor, so sure, why not?
The the party exits the saloon, now as a trio, with a clear set goal in mind and sets off on a new journey. The road was long and filled with many experiences, but the party has reached the edge of the mountains of Mortoth. Looking up to the peak of Mount Balor, Chad looks up and down the mountain to his sphere. A star aligns with the map and rests about 2 thumb lengths above the mountain's peak. All of this is improv, man.
Could
It's
you get on the path?
Huh?
Oh, we're on the edge of a mountain.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to know where you are, you started your journey. Pretend like this whole thing right here, it just doesn't exist. You're at this fork right here.
Yes.
Oh, yes, right here, and you are currently right about here-ish.
And
Pretend like you don't know that damn town is there either. But yes.
Okay, and then the mountain that we're looking at is southern or north?
I'd say like treat the star like the North Star. So you're like, I would say like looking up to like right here, the highest peak being somewhere in this area. Anyway, so yes, do with that information as you will. It takes a while to get into the role playing. I will give you that. It takes a while to like really like have that mindset of like getting into character and thinking about everything. So like what you can do is like investigate around like what does the two thumb links mean, or what I said, because obviously I know the puzzle, I made the puzzle.
Okay.
Or you can look around the area, or like ask me questions about the world and whatnot. So
Okay.
What time of day is it currently?
well, you can see the stars, dumbass.
Yeah.
So you arrived just after the sun fell.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say in Earth time it would be about 7 p.m. No, about 10 p.m. in the middle of summer, kind of thing.
I separate from the group for a little bit to go find something to kill.
It's more like a desert terrain. There's not much there.
Damn it!
Unless you want some bugs, but I doubt you really want some bugs. You could ride a beetle like a fucking cow.
Fucking awesome.
Do we follow the star?
Roll for investigation. And I actually didn't give you any of your fucking stats, and I totally just remember that. But
These my stats.
well, yeah, those are your modifiers. The middle box, all of your ability modifiers.
Yeah, down here is 12.
The middle box.
Oh, I see.
Look,
I got +2.
that box right there.
The one right below your
I
finger.
forgot to give you both
There you
your
go.
plus and minuses.
No, you gave me mine.
No, these two.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Here-
for this
yeah.
thing.
So
Right.
here's what I'll tell you. Using your ability modifiers, whatever attribute you think best fits that. Like if you think animal handling is wisdom, put down the wisdom modifier into animal handling. I don't feel like doing it on my own for both of you, so you can do it on your own for whatever. So anyway, yeah, go ahead and roll for.
Investigation.
Did I say investigation already?
Yeah.
Roll for insight instead.
So we put like 3 to get +1 too.
So.
No, like for like, so for instance, like I would say animal handling, history, insight, survival. Those could all be wisdom. I'm not sure what the actual ones are, but yeah, but shit like that, Just put down what you think each of those represents to. But yeah.
14 +2.
Okay. Well, when somebody, and I'm assuming you're the one who did use his thumb to measure out the star, that generally means that you're waiting about I think it's like half an hour per thumb length. So if you're waiting for the star to reach the peak, as was said, then you might have to wait a tiny little bit of time.
Alright. So we wait.
And so you wait. Is there any information you guys would like to throw around about each other, or anything cool?
I will infect you with my spore, so just in case you die.
Yes. We should probably explain the attack patterns here, right? So let's go ahead and I don't want to do initiative every 10 seconds, so let's go ahead and roll a single group initiative. So each of you roll a d20.
18.
16.
5.
All right. So the battle order is going to be Kai, Chris, Reyden, and then
Actually, works out a lot.
if I have to play any notable characters, they will be last. So.
That works out a lot because I can give the death blow.
Yes. So I think team synergy is really important for combat encounters. And now this campaign is not only about combat encounters. Some of these chapters might not even have any combat encounters. So I just want you to know that right off the bat.
Find something with combat.
This is fuck you, Wall. But I think it's important that I really try to do the story this time around. I really wanted to make a fantastic, immersive story. So, in a real adventure, you're not always going to have somebody to fight. So,
Right.
but this first one is definitely full of surprises. So, I think we described the team synergy as Reyden taking the front with Kai's character Iak on top of Chad, because he is able to be carried around pretty much anywhere easily, with Schlorb as a tank healer. So you guys sit around a homemade fire and are just patiently waiting for the world to spin.
How strong is my bartender?
He's not with you, but I'm pretty sure you could technically. I feel okay. So I think for the necromancer, this is not like shown anywhere, but I don't think you can technically save people. But for the sake of this campaign, I thought it'd be cool if you could save people. So I think what I would like to do is you can resurrect that same dead body, and it takes the form of whatever died as it comes out of the ground.
It's like zombies.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So one of his abilities is he has the
I summon a shade of that.
spell. What's the spell? Summon like lesser undead or something like that. But he doesn't need a corpse or a pile of bones to do it. They just pop out of the ground.
Oh.
So it's really cool. The bright star aligned with the peak of Mount Balor. The moon shone bright from the left side of another peak of a mountain, casting a shadow onto the ground in the field in front of the party. Come on, you're not infants. These are simple puzzles. Oh my god, if you guys are having this hard of a time with a simple puzzle, I cannot wait for you to get to the puzzle later on.
Keep sitting in silence for like a fucking hour.
Hey, does anybody have any ideas?
What's the shape of the shadow? What's the shape of the shadow?
It's a normal mountain peak. It just ends in a point.
Oh.
Start digging where the point is.
You want to dig to the point?
You want to move to the point?
Oh yeah, if we're not right on it already. Move to the point.
The party moves to the point in the field, and as you said, you start digging, and within, I would say, even like 1 foot, you hit a thump.
Clear around.
Yes.
Clear more of the stuff around it.
Rapidly.
So, using your hands, gently pulling off the ground above it, you see nothing much. It's a bronze plate, but it has an indent in it.
How big is the bronze plate? Like a plate or like a? See.
Like a 3x3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the indent is probably 4 inches in diameter, circular.
Put the fucking orb in.
So you place the key. You place a sphere, acting as a key, into the ground. Rocks fall to the ground at the nearby cliff, revealing an ornate doorway to a large cave. The doorway is decorated with bronze cogs and an inscription on the door with a unknown language. Party walks down the dark cave when the sounds of rustling stones alert the party. To the sides of the cave next to them, the stones pop off of the wall with an audible pop, revealing humanoids, people made of stone.
Do they attack?
They walk towards you in a very suspicious manner.
I should definitely not step out. I'll get squished.
I want to ask them a question. What should we ask?
What is this place?
Why are you here? Yeah, what is this place and why are you here?
So what does the party come up with as a question?
We have to settle on one.
Oh, only one.
Like, one question to start with, I think, right?
Let's do, what is this place? Actually, no, who are you? Who are you?
Who are, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What are you exactly?
What are you or who are you? Or it doesn't matter.
Who?
Same question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just go with who.
Who are you?
Yeah.
The stone person thing opens its mouth, but no sound comes out. It's like a living statue almost, but it raises its arms in a, and you see on the tips of its fingers they are claws. And who's leading the party right now? It would be you, right? Okay. It swipes its claws at you, missing, really slow, but it does swipe at you, signaling that it is not friendly. And let me. Oh, I can use the map. Ah, nice. Okay. You see 3 of these beings all together within, I would say, like 15 feet of each other. Did everybody write down their initiative? I meant to ask that earlier. I'm sorry.
I think
So you had 18.
Yeah.
You had 16, right?
Yes.
No, you were last. You had 5. That was a different roll.
18, 16,
16,
5.
5. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and write down those numbers because I'm gonna.
Can you write this down? This piece of paper.
Right there.
So 18, 16, 5. Okay. So enemy priority. The first stone cursed. God fucking shit. Bitch.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear a damn thing.
First what?
Okay, I already fucked up. I'll give it to you. Stone humanoid. You can probably infer that it's probably the enemy has the name Stone in it, so you can go look through the source books and try to find something. So pretending like you didn't hear me say it, you can go to Stone Cursed and find the exact stat block for it.
For my spontaneous unburial, which is the summon the undead, I rolled 20 for the armor count, health, or is it a 10?
Spontaneous unburial.
Because all the undeads that I summoned from without the corpse is the same.
Right here. I have your information here. Actually, I should have sent it to you. I will actually copy this and send it to you. Hopefully, it doesn't stop my recording. Good. Here. There's your race information and your necromancer information. So you can go ahead and read everything. There you go. Well, anyway, so yeah, you can go ahead and look through your class. You don't have to ask me any damn questions that I don't know the answer to. And the stone cursed holds out his hand, and he asks for a Reese's peanut butter cup. Because he can't reach. Okay, well. The first stone cursed, now that I already said what it is, lunges toward Chad, using his claws. Does 9 hit? And when I say does 9 hit, I mean that you're going to be looking at your armor class for that. So this is your first time playing.
12.
Okay. I'm just going to ask that every single time because I really don't care.
Okay.
So just like it does not hit or no, it does not or whatever.
So how would I know if it hit? If it went above my armor?
If the number is above it.
Oh, yeah. It did
I already
not hit.
calculated everything over here, so what I give you is the final number.
Yeah, did not hit.
Eak, it is your move.
I do spontaneous unburial, create an undead.
Okay, so how does that work? So we can all know.
It doesn't give me any numbers, but it just says I raise a skeleton or a zombie from the ground.
So you use skeleton and zombie stats then.
Uh,
And I don't think those are on monsters only for sure. You can just look up.
Armor class 13, hit points 13.
Yeah, so you can just look up like skeleton 5e or whatever. And that'll move after you, I do believe, in turn order. After this turn, I believe. So you can basically take it as your turn, whole turn being that you summoned them. So. Oh fuck! I need a damn pencil too. Shit. All right. I actually forgot my order. It was like.
It's for everybody, by the way.
All right. Schlorb, it is your turn.
I would like to use a potion of instant cold on the closest stokers.
Okay. Okay, so the closest. Let me get that all detailed up. Fucking shit, fuck bitch. Damn it. I haven't DM'd for a real party in so long that I actually don't have all the shit that I need, like usual. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So you said potion of
Instant cold.
instant cold. Okay. So that freezes them in place for a turn. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the closest one stops moving. His feet frozen in place to the floor, almost melding rock to rock. Okay. So. I obviously, like, if you're looking at the character sheet, I don't take everything per se. Like, it does say it's motionless at the start of combat, but I chose not to do that for the sake of the story.
Right,
Same thing with the languages that it knew in life. I chose to not have it speak because I wanted you to really, like, understand. So. Let's see, it is Chad's turn.
I want to cast an Eldritch Blast on one of...
And are you using that as a cantrip or a spell slot?
Cantrips can be used infinitely, right?
Yes.
Then cantrip.
Okay. And which one would you be using it on?
Was the closest one frozen?
Yes, the closest one is frozen.
Then the one next to it. The one second furthest.
Second furthest. Okay, so that would be the one on the left.
Yeah.
And you're about, I would say, 20 feet from the second one. I guess we would benefit from a playmat. Maybe I'll go to the book rack and get a simple playmat. So, but the thing is, I just don't have enough figure space for that shit. But to each their own, I guess. Anyway, all right. You may.
This is a D10.
Yes, that is a D10.
Right, yeah. So I'll just stretch this 1d10.
I don't think this actually needs a... Fuck, how do I do this? Can I have my handbook real quick? I just want to check one thing about spell casting. Spell saves on enemies. I do believe that spell save on an enemy... So let's go to Warlock here, do the Warlock spell, so... Charisma is your spellcasting ability for your Warlock spells. You can use your Charisma. Oh, okay, so you're going to be using your spell attack modifier. I did detail that on your spell page, I do believe. It should be the top left up there.
Charisma plus intelligence.
Spell attack modifier?
I think so. It's the only thing that's relevant.
Oh, plus intelligence for certain spells. Okay, so your spell attack modifier is proficiency plus charisma modifier. So, I think all of you have a proficiency of +4 at level 10. So it would be +4 or 4 plus whatever your charisma modifier is.
Mine would be 10.
7.
And then I actually don't know how to fucking calculate this. I'm trying to branch out from what I know, and instead of making magic like OP, I would like to I would like the magic in this to be a lot better, because I don't know, I feel like it's needed. So I'm learning at least a little bit as we go on with you guys. Equipment, using ability scores, playing the game. Ability checks. Saving throws. Oh, you know what? You might add that to a D20, actually.
Instead of a D10?
Yes. Here. So, yeah, go ahead and roll.
8.
So 8 plus that spell attack modifier. So what's your charisma modifier? It's the one in the box.
3.
3. So it'd be 4 plus 3, so 7.
7.
So, and then what did you roll on D20?
8.
8, so 7 plus 8, 15. Okay. Okay. You do not hit. And for the sake of it, I'm not going to make it so you actually fired off a spell. I'm going to, so your focus decided to have a glitch and lagged in the process, and so your spell did not fire. The second stone cursed, seeing that you did not actually make a hit, decides to lunge forward and it deals and yours is 12, so yes, it does hit. So it hits for 13.
13.
13 health.
13 health, okay. This one. Wait, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And while you're doing that, okay. That means that it is within 5 feet of you now, so anyway. The last stone cursed, who has been behind at this point in time. Oh, actually, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me? So you're just going to be rolling a D20 and adding your Constitution modifier to it.
Where is it?
Constitution is one of the 6 top ones.
Oh, so...
So the modifiers are going to be in the boxes.
So 2 plus whatever I roll?
Yeah.
7. No, 8.
8. You begin to turn to stone, and you are restrained until the end of your next turn. When you will end up repeating that same saving throw, and it'll end if you are successful. So you are frozen in place. You can attack for now. It's starting at your feet and slowly making it turn up your body, but you are not able to move until you save. So the last stone cursed decides to move close to Chad as well, but pins his eyes on Iak. Does a 22 hit? Yeah. Okay, so oh shit. let's do. You take 7 damage from the claws of the stone cursed, and same thing happens that your feet start to turn to stone, which because you were on the shoulder of Chad, your shoulder. Which shoulder are you on, by the way?
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder. So it's starting to. You can still move this, but your shoulder is slowly turning to stone. So.
Damn.
I didn't realize these things are OP like this. I didn't read through the.
You're
character
becoming
stat
one
block.
creature.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So yeah, because your turn.
Alright. I'll use my acid spray. Poison spray.
Ooh.
Oh, they're immune to poison?
Yeah.
Dang it!
I,
Okay, whatever.
I shouldn't tell you that, but I want you to like notice to pay attention to the damage immunities.
Dang, it's the last one. I saw the first one, Charm, Exhaustion, Frighten, and I didn't look at the second one. Alright, okay. So, but my Skelly, it has a bow, and it's 1d6 plus 2, I believe. Yeah, 1d6 plus 2.
Okay.
But I gotta roll for hit, right?
Yes, roll for hits.
11.
Is there anything for hit on that, or is it just
I do not.
okay?
Wait, let me check. Skelly. Range weapon attack plus 4. Oh, plus 4 to hit.
+4 to hit, so
Yeah.
good. Which lets you at a 15. Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I should let you guys hit really close to it because fuck it, we're gonna be here forever. And I want to get more of the story done. You barely graze the stone cursed. Roll disadvantage on your rolls. So for each d6, you're gonna be rolling 2 of them. You're gonna take the lowest score.
Alright. 4. So 5. It has a plus 1. 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. So
2 plus 2.
the
so that's
third stone cursed takes how much damage?
6.
6 damage.
Zombies.
And I am actually changing all of their hit points in my own head. I guess on my paper too. So looking at them, the armor class and the HP might be completely different than what the stat is, but all of the rest of the stuff, like all of its stats, the invulnerabilities, the actions, all of that will still be the same. So.
Oh, it's damage immunity too.
Okay. Schlorb, would you like to take in action?
May I use Thorn Whip on the same one that I had frozen the previous turn?
Thorn Whip. Which is it detailed in what that does for damage, or what type of damage that does? It should be slashing, but I just want to make sure.
There we go. You create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command toward a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. It's like the creature takes, or literally stops.
I would like to send it
It
specifically.
literally stops like right before it says like what kind of damage.
Yeah,
it takes.
see, here for spells.
You have to like expand it.
I don't own the player's handbook in D&D Beyond, so I would say to use this book for
This book instead.
for spells. Yeah, for like looking at like an easy peasy
Right.
one, but for like all of it. Here, let's do. So like.
Oh, that's off. Okay.
Melee spell attack. Piercing damage. 1d6 piercing. So, yeah.
Roll a d6.
So, yeah, that would hit it because it's not bludgeoning. Yeah. So, you're going to roll for armor first, and your spell attack modifier is based on wizard, so that's intelligence. So, it's the same thing as Reyden. You're going to be doing proficiency plus intelligence. Intelligence is one of the top 6. It should be like the second to last or third to last. Up on the top, those the 6 boxed ones.
21.
The number in the box is your modifier.
Plus 5?
Yeah, plus 5.
There you go.
So you're getting a +9 on any d20 that you use for intelligence. So go ahead and roll d20 and then add that to it.
20.
20? So what's your total roll then?
25 then, plus the intelligence boost, right?
Plus your proficiency, and I think is +4, yeah?
Yes.
Proficiency is
That
right
is-
next to the sword.
Oh, yeah, +4.
Okay, so that's 29 in total?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, okay, most DMs, they like to say that, like, the book doesn't say that critical hit exists, basically.
Mhm.
And same thing with critical miss. But I, on the other hand, do say that it exists. So I'll reward you with a d20. I will punish you with a natural 1. Doesn't matter if you have any modifiers. If you get a natural 1, you are going to get hurt or you are going to die. If I roll a 20 against your 1, you will die. Almost guaranteed.
Yeah. Well,
So anyway, natural 20 to a 29.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that definitely hits. Roll double damage.
on the same.
You can either choose if you want to gamble and roll 2 and then times whatever it is, or 2 and then the additive times 2, or if you want to roll it and then times 2 to whatever. So
3. So just times 2. Make 6. That'd be fun.
6. On which one did you hit? The one frozen in place?
Yes.
Or okay. So that was 6. You said yes. Okay. Good turn. That was a good turn.
Nice.
Chad.
I think I'll cast Magic Hand.
Okay. So the mage hand appears out of thin air. Remember that it can be controlled within a 60-foot radius, 10 pounds. So.
And then I summon. What do I summon again? I can summon any sword, right? Or
Yeah,
any
you
weapon.
have an enchanted blade as an eldritch fighter. Basically, you have a blade that you enchanted sometime in the past that you can call on anywhere in this plane of existence, and it'll come to your hand. But as mage hand is a part of you, we have decided that it can come directly to your mage hand, and it's just a normal dagger for now. We can explore other possibilities later. So.
Okay. Then yes, I cast
So-
a dagger to my mage hand, and then that's it, right?
Yeah, and then you can, if you want to attack with a dagger is a 1d4 damage.
Okay.
But you'd have to roll for armor again. So,
Okay.
and I don't think that is going to have any modifiers on it. So go ahead and just roll a static d20.
13.
I say take disadvantage on that d4. So you're going to roll 2 d4s, and then you take the lowest one.
Sound right?
No, just okay. 1 damage. And that was to which stone curse?
The one that was closest to me.
Okay, so that's the left one. Okay. The stone cursed decides to back up instead of taking an action, seeing the slash of the blade. The next stone cursed unfreezes itself, and I meant to say that it unfroze itself after
in the
the
next turn, right?
next turn, but let's see. Sorry. On your turn, you're gonna have to see if you can. So go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw again.
Just a d20.
Yeah, d20 plus your Constitution modifier, which is +2, I think.
Yeah, +2. 17.
The stone recedes, and you are able to move freely again.
Nice.
Does that include his shoulder?
No, because that is from you. So, but his legs, on the other hand, at least are gone. So,
Okay.
the second stone cursed looks towards Schlorb, a hulking behemoth of a man, and decides he wants some of that sweet ass. And so he rolls. Fuck. Damn it. I am out of it. Hold on. The stone cursed readies his claws and jumps towards you. Does a 23 hit?
Me or him?
Him.
Oh, 23?
Yeah.
Alright then.
We're dying.
He
Alright,
said, I love these dice. I always get good rolls on these dice.
Oh my god.
Here, I'll switch over to d20s for a minute. Yes, does a 23 hit?
Does it hit? Do I roll for that?
No, it's your armor.
Oh. Shit, where's my armor?
It's the big shield in the middle.
Oh, 10. So, yes.
I feel like we need to adjust that actually a little bit because that doesn't reflect your character.
Yeah, because I'm literally armor.
Literally armor, yeah. It was built around the class, not around the race.
Right.
So, here, let's explore that possibility after this encounter.
So I
But
take
for now, yeah. So
30
you get
damage then, right?
yeah. So, let's do 10 damage,
Okay.
and you're gonna also have to make a Constitution saving throw. And that's the Constitution modifier, so it's the one in the box.
Plus 3.
Yes. So that plus your d20.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll for that.
So 16.
16. Okay. So the stone does not catch, and it does not start to creep up your legs. So, yeah.
I use chromatic orb. It says it's 3d8.
In which element would you like to use that?
Let's go frost.
Okay. So. And who are you attacking? By the way?
This is the one that he froze 2 turns ago, still alive.
Yes, it is.
Let's go with that one. Let's kill it.
You know what we've been
Focusing on
forgetting?
energy, boys.
4, 5, 7.
Oh. Your spellcasting modifier is also charisma. You're gonna have to do spellcasting modifier. So, it's your charisma modifier plus proficiency plus d20.
So you said charisma, proficiency, so plus 10 to 16, 26.
Yeah, I think you beat that. So now go ahead and do your rolls.
2, 8, 3, 13 damage.
The stone cursed stops in place and crumbles to the floor, disintegrating as he falls down.
Is my soul harvest? It doesn't even work on it. Does it have
No,
soul?
it is.
So I don't even get it. I don't even get health back.
Yeah,
Dang.
I placed this campaign very well. Thank you.
You know,
I know your tricks.
You know what we've been forgetting?
All these lack of brazeable material.
Every hit I do, I get 2 hits.
Oh,
I've been forgetting to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm not in charge of that. So if you remember, it's your own. If you don't, you don't. So.
and then my skeleton. Does a 16 hit? My skeleton. Oh,
16 hits with disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Okay. Oh yeah. I can't even get lower than that one. So it's 1 plus 2, so 3 damage.
3 damage on which of the other 2 stone cursed?
Let's go with the one that's eyeing me. So the second
Eyeing
one,
you? Okay, yes. The one that is eyeing you. Okay, so how much damage?
3.
3 damage. Okay. So your extra attack is every single turn. Do remember that second wind is once per rest.
What was the second one again?
If you get down to 0 hit points, you can roll to get more hit points.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so just make sure you read through to make sure you know what you can and can't do. The stone curse decides to retaliate.
Against my Scully.
Yes, against the Skelly, and decides to attack it. Does a 20 hit.
Yes.
Okay, well, holy shit. 12 damage.
My Scully lives with 1 health.
Fuck!
Yeah!
Oh, but it does have to make a Constitution saving throw. And you have to know your Skelly's Constitution as well. Yeah, see, this version of D&D that we're playing is a lot harder than what we played the first time.
Alright.
But
Okay, my skeleton's constitution is. It says 15 plus. I mean, plus 2. Modifier plus 2.
yes, so plus 2.
So roll 29.
You do not succeed. It starts to, and very advanced because it is bone. Its entire legs are already encased in stone, and it's slowly creeping up even more. And at the end of its next turn is when it'll be able to do another throw. So,
Alright.
let's do Schlorb.
So, am I able to use the level 3 potions as well, or am I stuck with the
No,
basic?
yeah,
one?
you are able to use level 3, but I don't think you. Do you have anything even prepared for that? So you're able to have, I think, 6 things prepared right now.
6 potions prepared.
Right, and if you want the fusion ones, you need to use 2 slots for those.
Got you. So I've used my potion of instant cold, right?
Yes.
So that's 1. For the next, I'd like to use. Well, that goes into the.
At your next rest, I would put down a list of exactly what you
Right.
want prepared.
Okay.
I know we went into this like a little bit shifty, but so for whenever we decide to have a rest or whatnot, just prepare your spell.
I'd like to use elixir of heated lightning.
Okay, heated lightning. So that would bring it up to 3 total, right? Yes. So heated lightning on which?
The same stone curse.
The same stone cursed. Okay,
Yes.
so that one is actually within 5 feet of skeleton and 10 feet of.
Oh yeah, my potions still do damage to allies, right?
Oh, they
Is that
don't.
right?
You're right. Because
Do
that's
they
part of your. If you look at your class description, I think level 3 outlines. No, not for the school. For your actual class, the one. Yeah.
So,
It's at the bottom of the page. It's like arcane volat or arcane arts, or I don't remember what it is.
at 3rd level, you learn to play small bits of magic in your tricks. Choose one. Yes. Okay.
So it doesn't do, but it will do to the skeleton, because.
Dang.
But,
My skeleton's
the
dead.
Party, but the party specifically, yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and that says 4d6s. Is that right?
4d6. Yes.
Yeah. So I roll a d6 4 times.
Yes.
All right.
Or you can. The second drawer on the left has more d6s in it.
Okay. Cool. That'll be some easier.
Or yeah, you can use my 36 d6.
Yeah, I already got 3 other ones. It's fine. So for the first one, 5, 6, 2, 4. So it's 11, 15, 17.
Yeah, I think it died. The second stone cursed crumbles to the floor just as the first did, leaving the last one alive. Chad, it is your turn. Oh, yeah, Chris, I was going to actually give you an option on what you wanted to play as, because I have a lot of armored
Check 'em
minis,
out.
but I feel like that one was the closest to Alphonse.
Yeah, it's like reminds me. Of
This one is a human, obviously, but it's got the silver with the armor. And I have this orc fighter, which has a really nice armor set, and then this paladin, which has a nice armor set, but obviously they're all fleshy.
I don't think I even have a sword though. Here it says that I have a quarter staff.
Yeah, you have a quarter staff, but I think the sword is whatever. It was more like the armor, because that's like
Yeah,
the defining
right.
feature of your character.
This is like, besides the work part, the armor is sort of how I imagine it almost,
Right,
you know?
yeah, right.
So the armor is very similar itself. I do like that.
Yeah,
But I also do like how tall this one is too.
right, because it makes sense for your
Right,
character.
I think I might just stick with this one. Yeah.
Chad, it is your turn.
I want to cast Eldritch Blast with my extra attack.
Okay. Well, you do extra attack after you do your first attack. So you attack and then
Attack again.
you do an attack, and then it's a completely separate attack. So you'll have to do all the same.
So it's like 2 whole turns basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then all I do is roll d20 charisma plus
Yeah.
proficiency.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. Fuck. I got a 1. Okay. So that's a 7.
That's a 7 with a critical miss. So your arcane focus actually zaps your hand because it wasn't charged properly last night on the bedside. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
You take 1 damage as a result.
All right.
And if you're having trouble like remembering like anything that you do need to do, that's what these folders are for. If you want to like write down information like how to spell cast better, so it's like right there in your face.
Would I write down the 6 potions that I have available on this extra paper? or would I
Yes,
do it on
yes.
This one.
Well, here I'll let you guys have your first rest like right after this, so we
and
can.
then we can. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. I should have explained it, the rest before we went in, but I'm sorry. We'll do that
got
soon.
you.
Anyway,
What's
are you doing
DC?
extra?
Yeah.
DC is difficulty class. So instead of me using a stat block like armor class 17, hit points 19, I can also do a difficulty class and like a lower level enemies. So if you're looking at the Stone Cursed, on its petrifying claws, it'll say like it must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. So basically, as long as you beat that 12 in any way, shape, or form, you have beat the roll.
Oh.
So difficulty class can go like all the way
Okay,
to
so
30.
this is DC at 5, so all I need to do is beat 5 for it, and then I...
So what's it in conjunction to?
So if I raise my zombie, if it gets below 0, I can do a Constitution saving throw to keep it up, to see if it lives. If it doesn't get hit with a radiant or critical,
Interesting. And then if it has
it's
to be
DC of 5 plus the damage taken. So any damage that goes over 0.
interesting. Well, it just took. How much damage did you just
Oh wait,
do?
no, mine's not a zombie. It's,
Oh.
it's only zombies that get it. Skeletons don't.
Okay, well your skeleton got fucking obliterated by that. You're taking extra attack, yeah. Okay, so go ahead and re-roll that same roll then. What'd you gain?
23.
Okay, well, yeah, you
Goddamn.
hit. Go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast. Oh, Warlock lore here. You have to technically ask your patron for permission to cast any spells.
Uh-huh.
So I'm Cthulhu in this. Oh no, you have the fiend.
Yeah.
Okay. I am. Who's a good fiend? Like celebrity, powerful political figure.
Fiend?
Yeah. Who's a little fiend? Who's a little gremlin?
Oh, like Danny DeVito or some shit.
Oh, a
I'll
little
say-
gremlin.
Hasbula.
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 Oh my
Yes.
God.
Absolutely.
What's that from? What?
He's like a little like midget dude.
From what?
He's like
He's a meme.
He's just a meme basically. You should look at Hasbula.
Have you seen this?
Oh, that kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a kid,
Oh.
though. He's
actually
20
almost
years
like-
old.
Yeah.
That
he's
kid. Yeah, that
Yeah, he's
kid.
20 years old.
Yeah, that kid.
Yeah.
Hasbula.
Hey, he's younger than me. That kid
That
works.
kid.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna do my own voice because I really don't.
He doesn't even speak English. He's like
He speaks Turkish or something like that.
some shit like that. Yeah.
What do you want, my child?
Can I cast an Eldritch Blast?
Yes, you may cast an Eldritch Blast, but you must give me. Can you come pick me up at like 8 tomorrow night? I need a haircut, but I can't drive a car.
Fair enough.
So you cast Eldritch Blast. Now you do your damage or fucking whatever. You do your damage now. So Eldritch Blast, I think it's like what 1d8 or some shit like that. I don't know. It's in
Oh.
your spells list.
It's a D10.
D10,
Force?
force damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So force is basically just gravity.
8.
Okay, the stone curse falls. It gets pushed back into the wall and obliterates itself because obviously it's just a fucking pile of stone.
Let's fucking go.
Congratulations, you have cleared your first encounter. Please give yourself 150 XP. And yes,
Oh.
you will be leveling up around 85,000 XP.
So
How much you
how much
say?
XP do I start with? Because I know they start with like
64,000.
Okay.
Everybody's at level 10, so
And how much do we just get?
150.
Okay.
20. 200.
Reyden looking around for everybody else.
225.
225. Okay. I know it's 200 something, but in my head.
I don't always give like single enemy XP because it's a little bit hard. I like to do it at the end of an entire encounter,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
or like you solve a puzzle or some shit like that. but this is the lowest level enemy, so I think 150 is pretty reasonable. But as the enemies get harder and stuff like that, so I want to try to make it to my first mini boss checkpoint in this. So I think that's about halfway through. So I think we can make that. So with the stone cursed dead at the feet, and now that you've cleared the first one, I'm actually going to lower the stats on the stone cursed that appear in this dungeon, just so we can get through it a bit faster.
Right.
But you decide to take a breath. You've never had an encounter like this. It's been dungeon raids with real people, not crazy stone fuckers trying to come at you. So I think it's only fair that we take a short rest. So this is where you can fully heal yourselves and gain back any spell slots, mix flasks and whatnot. And do remember that you have your backpack that you can pull out during combat as well.
Right, which holds like basically infinite. Like,
Yeah, you can make infinite flasks because you have like a alchemist bag of holding.
Yeah.
That's like infinite. So.
But I can only have 6 at a time. That I can
Yes.
use.
Yeah. I think that's like you can basically think about it like a belt. Basically, you have 6.
Right. In between resting, I can switch them out. Right. Is the okay.
And then you can I in my head, like if you're fusing, because the way spell slots work, if you're taking 2 slots to make one of those spells, you literally use your alchemy to fuse the 2 together into 1 flask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that way you have 5 flasks instead of 6.
Right.
But yeah, now you can prepare your 6 total.
So the level 3 ones would take up 2 spots instead of 1, right?
Just the ones that are conjoined.
Right. Right.
So like the greater fire still takes up 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I prepared a zombie. I use my summon to summon a zombie. So I'm ready.
So there's just a zombie chilling at the campfire now?
Yes.
Or lantern light fire. I don't fucking know if we're even having a campfire in a cave. That's probably a bad idea. But yeah, so make sure you go ahead and heal yourselves up though.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take an intermission. Let's go ahead and take a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. With over 60 unique champions. Fuck you. With over 60 unique champions, someone's gonna get hurt. Raid Shadow Legends. And we're back. Shit. How you guys enjoying the campaign so far? How's the story so far? It's hard to get into it when you guys don't know what you're doing yourselves, but I hope throughout this first campaign you'll get into like the storytelling part of it as well. I know it's hard trying to like be creative on the spot, but you'll definitely get into it.
I'm already getting more into it.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
You're only 1, 2, 3, 4. You're only on the 5th page.
Right.
Yeah. So, how are you enjoying the campaign?
Interesting.
Interesting. How's the story so far?
I
As I told them, it's like it's hard to get into it because you're like basically starting this
very
from scratch.
early on. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get into the storytelling more, but it's captivating in my head because I know it's going to happen during this whole campaign. But I hope you really get into it as we near the end of this chapter.
So if I do combine 2 potions into 1, does that mean that I can't use a different progression of that in a different part of my satchel? Like if I were to do, like for example, like elixir of acid rain with like cold and poison, could I not use also like elixir of like?
No,
like,
of course.
you know,
As long as because you're at a rest right now, if you can make as many flasks
right.
as you
So
want
I
during
can
that.
just, okay.
So,
Okay. Gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah.
I go back to full health, right?
The way another thing is the way that I think about it is during when you want to basically fuse like your flasks together is when you're about to use them. So you fuse them so they like mix with each other, and then you throw it.
Right. I
So
see, I
that
see.
it's like volatile basically. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. The party exits the small part of the cave to find a much larger cave. But also within the large cave, the large cut stones and fire-lit interior of this cave, you spot the remains of an old town, broken down from time. You see multiple stone cursed roaming in front of you, seemingly forever, paying no mind to you. They must not see you. You can see the end of the street in the town. I would say it's about maybe 500 feet long at max. There's buildings on both sides and a single building at the very end. But many buildings are in ruin. The world's yours.
So a lot of the buildings are in ruin. Are there any that we can actually walk into that are like?
Yeah, you can walk into all of
exactly.
them. I won't always like put something in every single building, but you can definitely like investigate every single building if you really wanted to. As a little hint, because it's our first campaign, I'll tell you that I put a chest in only 2 of the buildings. There are about 12, 13 buildings on the sides of the road, and a single building at the end. But only 2 of the side buildings actually have a chest in it. But there are random enemies in some buildings, and then most of them are on the road. But, so you're at the beginning of the street right now. So there is a building to your left, and then a building in front of that one, and a building to your right, and that's basically where you are.
I use Arcane Eye, create an invisible eye, to investigate the inside of the houses.
What's the radius?
4th level spell slot.
What the fuck, Kai? It's fine.
I believe it was 30 feet. I know I had 30 feet dark vision. Oh, from me?
Yeah, your arcane eye. Like, what's the radius on that?
Wait, I didn't actually write that one, I think. I just wrote down concentration 1 hour. So I can't do anything while I'm casting it. Let's see, Arcane Eye. 30 feet, range 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, so you can actually see inside of. You can't see the building on the right, but the building on your left has nothing in it. But it does seem to be an old like wooden like bedroom chest, whatever those things are called, inside of it. So there's that. On your right, you can see a large mound of rocks and rubble, but it looks like it could be a connecting cave, but I don't think you can get through it right now. It seems like it's a little bit too much rubble. So,
And you said there was quite a few enemies in the...
yes. And if you guys want to like discover the true number of enemies and what you can see, this is when you can like ask for a roll, like investigation, perception.
One of you guys do that. I'm working on my Arcane Eye. I use my Arcane Eye.
What's your perception? Because my investigation's only +2.
Okay. Yeah, my perception is +3. So, honestly, I'm personally not too interested in the chest that we could possibly find. Like, my instinct is telling me to check out the building on the very far end, at like the end of the road.
What do you guys think?
I have basically a claymore spell. We can drag them all into one area.
Oh, and just take them all at once?
Yeah.
Big ol' fight. You trying to do it?
Yeah. Alright, so I'll use it's a 3rd level spell. Where's my other one? Oh, there it is. 3rd level spell, Glyph of Warding / Explosive Rune.
So what does that do?
It's a 20-foot radius. When it activates 20-foot radius sphere, they have to roll dexterity save. And if they fail it, it is 5d8. I'm gonna put
Is it half as much on a success?
yeah, half as much as a success.
Fuck. Holy
Dude, cold
shit.
Actually, no. They're not immune to fire. Soldier fire. But you guys gotta drag him. I set up the ward. You guys gotta drag him.
Okay.
Really quickly, can Schlorb make a perception check?
Okay. Perception. Plus 3. What do I roll for that?
D20. All the checks take D20s.
16 plus 3. 19.
Okay.
No, it's 18. Wait.
16 plus 3 is 19. Yeah.
19. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, 19. I was like, no, I got it. 19.
As Iak is describing what the spell does, and obviously you are distracted, but out of the corner of your eye, you see a pair of legs. Like, you know when you see a shadow move out of the corner of your eye? Like that creepy kind of
Right.
shit. You see that at the very, very end of the road, almost. Just for the splittest of split seconds. But it's walking to the right,
Okay.
between two buildings. And near it is a single stone curse that you can see. And now I'm actually going to pretend like I'm you for a second and just, hey, DM, can I roll for investigation, please? Yeah, you sure you can.
20 plus 3.
Fucking Christ.
So plus 2, so 22.
Damn, I can roll. So in front of you, you can obviously only see the road. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 total stone cursed at different points in the road. But you also see shimmers of what looks like bronze or gold or something along the road. One actually is pretty close to you. I would say it's about 40 feet off. It just sits there in the dirt. I think. Hold on, let me actually double fucking check that one because what's it called? If you guys do know like what the creature is, I will start saying it like, hey, is this a blank? Then I'll be like, yes, it is, of course. So
I was curious what the enemies were. Are they all stone cursed in this town?
no, they are not.
Very-
There are. I think I can give you this information. I
We have to
have.
find them ourselves, right? But
Yeah, I have 4 different types of normal enemies in this town. Yeah. Medium. So, wow, this one's gonna be fun. I can't fucking wait for this one. So yeah, they are medium sized. So yeah, you see bronze laying in the dirt. It's about 4 feet long, 5 feet maybe ish. The closest one in front of you, and you see, I would say like 3 spots through this road. You can easily see like the fire gleaming off of it to your eye. So 5 stone cursed and 3 of these bronze things that are laying in the dirt. So
Okay.
You guys want to investigate them before we pull them, or just pull them and YOLO it?
I was thinking of training them like a horde of zombies.
yeah,
Towards your-
bro, this is buried 100%.
Oh yeah.
I was
100%.
thinking of doing that.
Yeah, I'm just getting the full. Yeah, I like
So this is about 500 feet. So you're gonna be running for a good amount of time. What would you say, like 500 feet, like from here to
How long would you say? Like,
across the
this,
street?
Like, across the street, what you say is 500 feet? How long is like this building? It's like this like long like hallway stretch. What would you call that?
I would say no more than like 250, 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give or take.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're trying to run, like the Stone Cursed, they do have a 10 walking speed. I don't know if you saw that. So
It's about 1.5 football fields.
1.5 football fields.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So anyway, so the Stone Cursed, you're gonna have to walk, but I think you can get their attention pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
As for the things in the ground, I guess you'll have to find that out on your own. So.
Alright.
Who's gonna investigate?
I suppose I'll investigate. Okay. I would like to. So we have not started any sort of conflict yet, right?
No, you have not. I would say that nothing has even noticed your like physical presence.
I would
yet.
like to investigate the bronze pieces that are in the room.
Okay. Yes. What was your role?
Oh, like for the perception earlier?
No, for this new investigation.
13.
13. Okay, so coming moderately close, I would say within like 10 feet, the being pops. I think it's a head. You think it's a head out of the ground. You can see two lights. I would assume those are some sort of visual receptors like eyes. The being you think looks at you, and it makes a mechanical growl kind of thing, and unearths itself, revealing I would say like worm-like appearance, but it doesn't like slither like a worm or a snake. It has like little burrs that it like rolls around on. It looks at you, and would you like me to add enhancements and malfunctions to enhance the gameplay, or want me to keep it static?
Let's make it interesting. Why not?
Yeah.
Nice. So the creature,
Oh.
and let me get my other roll here. Okay. Ah, motherfucker, that sucks. God, shit, dick. Ah,
Shit, dick.
shit, dick, shit,
Shit,
dick. So obviously you don't even have to attack as an action. I don't know if you guys understand that, but you can like dodge, move, exit combat if you're far enough away. So distract. If you freeze in place, then you can move away enough to do your like training technique. But right now it does have a lock on you. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for. Yes. So wow, my first roll for each of these enemies is crazy. Okay. Yeah, it is your turn.
You know, I'm at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, I know you are, but you're. Oh, actually, yeah, that means you're not in combat, huh? Okay, you're.
Am I the only one in combat right now?
Yeah, you are. So what
You're
would
trading them.
Because I have to be with Kai, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be.
Am I still petrified to the shoulder?
Oh, by the way, the stone cursed in front of you, I would say it's about 40 feet away, has started moving towards you. It has noticed you. So I would give it like 2 or 3 minutes before it actually like reasonably reaches you.
For right now, it's this mechanical being.
Yeah, this
thing
mechanical
that's
being, yes. So go ahead and, oh, actually, no, yours is 16, so it's my move. So let's, it looks at you and pounces. 21 beats your armor. I do. Oh shit, we didn't do your armor. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How do we
yeah.
Change that?
Let's give you quote unquote plate armor. I think plate armor hits you up to an 18.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And how much damage did you say you did?
So 21 still hits. So
20. Yeah.
yeah. So let's see.
It's not 3 then. Is that right?
It does, and that's not damage. It does. Wow, that's pretty low actually. 7 piercing damage. And oh, that's cool. 5 lightning damage. And yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
What do you do?
I would like to use acid rain, elixir of acid rain.
And that is a morphed one, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I canonically forget what I write down myself, so that's gonna do normal.
It is a mixture of poison and instant cold.
Right. So the poison's gonna poison it indefinitely, right? Ooh. Have you thrown your vial yet?
Yes.
Okay, so acid and poison are two separate ones. I basically made it quote unquote like the cold turns the poison into an acidic cloud kind of thing.
I see.
So it is actually immune to poison, but not immune to acid. So the poison damage isn't going to be there, but the acid will be. So
Yes.
I do believe that'll be what is it per turn?
1d6. It says PT after that. 1d6
Yeah, per turn.
Per turn,
okay.
yeah.
Yes. So it will go ahead and take that damage now then. So, okay, so I'm actually going to drop down there. We'll do... Yeah, okay.
I figured the acid would work very well against this mechanical being.
Well, it doesn't appreciate that per se, and decides to attempt to bite you again. Oh. Does a 18 hit? It does, right?
18?
But just barely, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
It just takes out my armor.
Okay,
so.
cool. I will roll disadvantage on that. And, okay, so that is 6 damage plus 6 lightning damage. And because it was, and I'm going to reveal a critical flaw here, that it actually has a ground malfunction and takes damage to lightning damage, and its bite against you, the lightning part of its bite it activated on itself, and so it's also going to take the same amount of damage in lightning. So it's 6 lightning damage to you, but also 6 lightning damage to it. So
For that previous elixir that I threw, I rolled a 5 on that for that d6. Does that attribute to anything in that previous turn?
oh yeah.
Okay.
5d6, so 5 on the d6. Okay, cool. I rolled that for myself, and I also got a 5, so I guess it doesn't really
Okay,
matter.
sure.
I totally forgot that you got to roll for that. But 6. Okay, so here we go.
And I took 12 damage, is that correct? Or no, 6.
Do you two want to have an action in between this out of combat while he's in combat at all?
I was gonna solo this thing.
You gotta just drag it to the trap. You gotta drag all the
have
creatures.
Their
Right,
radial
right.
spell.
You gotta just drag the creatures to it.
How far away is
Is
the,
I'd
end
say
from
about that's 300
Chris?
feet. I'd say that's about 70-ish, 60 feet.
That's it? Okay.
76 feet away.
Well, the highest thing I can, or the farthest thing I can hit with my Eldritch Blast is
Fucking snipe him.
I can snipe him from 300 feet away.
Damn.
Yeah.
So the longer a shot is, you're gonna end up either taking disadvantage, you're gonna have to do an extra roll for like precision,
Okay.
or like so I'll have you for this one do are you gonna do Eldritch Blast? You said.
He's only 7 feet away. Or 70.
Yeah. Because I'll have you do a performance check for this one.
Yeah, I'll do another Eldritch Blast. Try and
So
knock him out.
roll a. Go ahead and roll for your spell casting first, to see if you activate your spell.
10.
And then plus 9, right? No.
Plus proficiency in Charisma,
Yeah.
so 16.
16. Okay. Yes. So that does hit. So now go ahead and give me a perception check. And I'll make that a DC 12.
Roll.
So you go ahead and roll it, and then you just hit the beat 12.
Beat 12, okay. Fucking 4.
4 plus what's your performance?
What would that be?
It's down the list. It's all in alphabetical order. So
3.
7. So your shot activated, but it missed the creature beast. I almost gave it away by accident.
Again?
Yeah. Anyway, it is it is your turn, Schlorb.
So there is a trap that was set, right? Can I lead it to that trap?
I don't know if you want to. In my humble opinion, I wouldn't lead the single.
Not the singular one, but there's also the.
Just the one though. Remember that there's 5 stone cursed in the road, so it depends on what Yak thinks is best. I think would be the best option here.
So he's only got one following him right now.
Do I only have one like aggroed towards me right now?
Yeah, I'd say it moved by the time that this is all done. I'd say it moved like 20 feet. So you have another like 20 feet before it really gets to you.
Okay then.
This trap train is not
It's not
going
exactly
smoothly.
training.
Well, that's part of it. You know, you got to learn how everything works. So.
Okay, we'll just use this glyph as like a runaway backup thing. We have a glyph at the base of the cave. But it's still
Be the one
sure.
to move.
Because he's not in the trap yet.
Right.
Yeah, so it's still your move though.
And do I only have the attention of one of the stone cursed, or are all 5 of them aware of me at this point?
No, just the one.
Okay.
The other ones aren't in range for you to be known. Yeah.
What if I possibly gathered the attention of all of them? This one's
I mean, you
That'd
can
be awesome.
absolutely try for sure.
How could I go about doing that? Is there like an area of effect on the like elixirs that I throw? Would you say? Or is
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you use a lightning strike, thunder accompanies it.
Right.
As a little hint, it'll make sound.
How far apart are they exactly?
Wait, I'll say it again.
How far apart are the stone cursed?
Well, they're scattered,
They're scattered
all the way
along,
down. So, I think a good lob, like would.
I think we'll just catch up to you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll use heated lightning. The mechanical thing is still right up on me, right? It's still very much attacking me at this point.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
And rule of thumb: always investigate for health.
Yeah. What is its health exactly?
You gotta investigate
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, you gotta investigate for that one.
Okay.
Before you decide to use something that does like 60 million damage.
Okay. Damn. 2.
Well, its health is above 1.
Wow. Even with a +5.
Wait, can I guess what the creature is at any time?
Yeah, go for it.
Is it a steel predator?
Tis not.
Fucking bitch. That's the only thing that looks similar to what you described. God damn.
Think about if you really want to hint on all the enemies that I'm using. I did give you good enough information, and I'll recite that information now. The whole campaign is called Constructs in Quainn, and the doorway that you entered had bronze, ornate bronze working with cogs on it. So, and if you take all of that into account, you'll be able to easily find out everything. The only thing I won't let you look up for the sake of being cool is the boss, but I'll let you know when you're not allowed to use the sheets for it.
I will still use Flask of Heated Lightning on the mechanical creature, in hopes that it will also gather the attention of the stone curse down the road.
Roll spellcasting.
8. Yeah. Is there anything that I add to that?
Yeah, your I think
Is it intelligence?
intelligence plus proficiency.
So +9, 6 + 9. Oh, I said 6, right? Did I say 6 or 8? I said 8 actually, right? I must have changed something.
Just redo your roll. It's
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Fuck me. Okay. Intelligence plus proficiency. That's 9, 10.
You mix the elixir incorrectly.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And it exploded earlier than you meant it to. So it only caught very slight amount of like damage. I would say roll 1d4 damage.
D4.
The pyramid.
Right. 1.
Happens, man. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes we just can't perform. It's okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm either like doing fucking crazy or I'm doing like absolutely nothing. There's no in between.
The dice dictates everything, I guess.
It really does.
Yep. So anyway, the creature decides that it wants to be a little dirtbag, and it starts to burrow itself into the ground beneath your feet.
What the fuck is this?
And this is where I would say that you can use reactions. So reaction in place of a turn to stop a creature from doing something else. So
I'm too far away to do anything.
yeah, basically.
Stop. You have violated the law.
So it starts to burrow underneath the ground.
I do have the ability to jump, right? Can I use that?
Is that one of the spells that you're going to take?
Yes.
Oh, you should. I don't know if I have a highlighter, but you should like highlight or underline the spells that you decided to wear.
Currently. Yeah.
I do not have a highlighter.
I have like a pen. I can like underline them or something.
Yeah.
No? Okay. So yes. Jump. And 2 first ones, and then all 3 of the beginning ones for the military progression. Is that right?
Yeah, you get all of the cantrips, and then I think
Yes.
3 of the first levels.
Okay, right. So I was choosing jump, expeditious retreat. Actually, that might be a. Let me look at what that actually does exactly.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
just a little hint. Remember how the stone curves are hella fucking slow?
Yes.
I do believe Longstrider, you touch a creature and it's expeditious retreat, but not for you. So if you touch something with Longstrider, they become faster.
I see.
You're gonna make these stone curves go.
That could come in handy. Yes. But they're still a ways off though, and I would have to touch them for that to happen.
Yeah, and still only one is after you. I would say it's about like 10 feet away at this
Right.
point in time.
Okay. So expeditious retreat makes you move quicker then, right?
Yes.
That's what it does.
Yeah, I would say you gain a good like plus 20. I honestly, it's in the book somewhere, but
And I can't use that and move in the same turn. I would have to.
yeah, no, it would be
Right.
cast it and then next turn.
I think I would jump then. Use jump. I mean.
All right, how far would you like to jump?
Retreat to us.
Yes. Exactly.
Does it say how far you can jump?
I'm trying to find it right now.
I think I'll purchase the player's
My
handbook.
jump distance is tripled.
Tripled.
Yes.
So you have normal jump distance. I would say like a standing long jump at your height. Pretending like you aren't a suit of armor would be like 10 feet. So a good like 30-foot jump.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
that'll
easy.
get you at least halfway to the party. So
It gets some movement in there. I like that.
yeah, the other stone curse is still locked onto you. So
Right.
anyway, so I guess you're out of combat now. In the party, you're able you exit combat and you make your way back to the party. So now you guys have a mechanical beast and a stone cursed after you.
One's somewhere underground, the other one's slowly approaching.
You can see the beast because its back stays kind of like out of it. 'Cause that's kind of how it was laying to begin with. You can see it moving towards you. I would say they're like 40 feet out. So
Well, we have to keep going that way anyway. So, re-engage, walk to and re-engage into the
As a party.
bronze creature. You investigate it again. You try to investigate it again. As we move up.
12 plus 5, is that right? So 17.
and what are you investigating?
What am I investigating, guy?
What the creature is.
Okay, the more features that you want. It is a medium construct, obviously. Constructs and Quainn makes sense, right? So, it is a being made of bronze and has 36 hit points, but I have put that down to 15 for the sake of our first campaign chapter. So,
It's not bad.
they seldom emerge from the underground. It has eye stalks that can observe you at close range, and most of it remains buried. But if it will pop out and send electrical shocks if it feels threatened. So. I feel like you're still hunting for it, huh?
Yeah, I am. Dude.
I'll tell you. There's something that you're missing. There's a really big part of it.
Does the check tell us immunities?
Oh yes, it can.
vulnerabilities?
Yeah. Here, if you want to, you can. I'll give you a free pass, or you can try your hand at asking specific, like, hey, can I investigate its damage immunities? So, you want a free pass, or? I think it's more like for the challenge. Do you want it to be
We
challenge?
don't need the free pass.
Don't need the pass.
I preemptively strike it with poison spray.
You don't remember, do you? Tell me, Chris.
Yes, it is immune to poison.
These are not your enemies, guy.
The acid, though, does
Now,
do
funny enough,
a
I
good
actually
deal to
did not
it.
know that it was immune to poison, so this is all on it, not me.
Fuck. I forgot about that, yeah. Oh, my preemptive strike's over. My zombie gets in front of me.
Oh boy.
My zombie gets in front of us. The zombie leads the party now.
Okay. Schlorb. Oh wait, no, you just investigated, so it is Chad's turn.
What else can I do?
Anything
Don't
other than
use
die.
poison.
Don't use poison. Persuade the thing.
It understands one language of its creator, but it can't speak it. Of course, you don't know the creator, so you don't know which language it knows. But you gotta take a gamble if you really wanted to. Or hold up a cookie.
Fuck. What should I do? Should I try and take another blast at it?
Is this the one person that claims?
I guess so.
No wonder everything's so shit.
There's one person
I thought it was a
going at
team.
another.
I thought it was a fucking team of people.
Yeah.
No wonder the couches never moved and swept under, because I thought it was like a team of people doing. Oh my god. What was it now? Sorry.
I was asking what I should do. I don't know what to do.
I think, in my own opinion, your best bet would to try to.
Fucking, I'm really like fucking 360 no scoping, bro.
Use a cantrip on it, honestly. Like, I can tell you it's low health. That was a good investigation, so it's low health.
And that.
End it.
Once you know what it is, it's easier for the next time you encounter it, because you guys can keep track of its health too. So,
You said I had 15 for our first chapter.
yeah. So.
I'll do Eldritch Blast again with extra attack if I need it. If I can do that.
Okay. Roll your modifier then.
19.
Yep, that's a hit.
And then I rolled a D10, right? For the actual.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No. Fuck. What was the D10? This one, right?
Yeah.
4.
The beast breaks down. Its body unsegments itself, and it falls, and it short circuits or whatnot, and it powers down.
Well, that's that out of the way.
50 XP.
50 XP for all of us.
Can we scavenge it?
I would actually 100 XP for you.
100 XP?
Yeah, because you did like 90% of the damage.
So I get no XP? I didn't know like no damage.
No, because I feel like it was a party effort, you know?
Man, how much health did he have?
I slowed it with my
Because then I get his
poison.
health.
Huh?
I get his health because I did the,
Oh, that's right.
I
but-
gave the death blow.
Mine only works with the souls.
Yeah, that's right. He had 3 health.
Hey, you're cooking blow.
That's why I had you roll a d4. I was going to see if you could one-shot it with a d4.
So I have 3 health and temporary. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Wait, can we ask what it was now? Or
Now that we can investigate it further. But it's,
Oh, yeah, you can investigate it further. You really want to.
can we scavenge it for anything also? Or use this leading an option?
The bronze isn't worth much, and most of the parts are fried. Remember how it did
Right,
have a
right.
lightning,
Was not functioning a lot.
electrical problem. So, but if you would like to investigate it for something that is totally okay with me, you can investigate it for. I'll tell you anything you can take or what it has. So, who wants to do it?
Most of you.
Go for it, armor, please.
Alright.
Are we investigating what it is?
16.
The thing you can see under it has a little gearbox basically, and it looks like it takes back and forth once a second. You could probably say that it would be its gearbox, like a heart basically.
Right.
We're running on clockwork, of course, because this is a construct. So.
Fucking dick. You fucking dick. It's a fucking clockwork bronze scout. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Fucker said clockwork and I instantly found it.
I
was
knew
like-
it was gonna be easy, but yeah. So bronze isn't worth much, but you could, if you really wanted to salvage something from it, it does have, I would say, like a bit of silver in its legs that keep it from getting not like it doesn't get dull. So I would say like the salvage would be 3 silver spikes worth 10 silver pieces each. And you can always add that to your own personal inventory, of course. Or divide it amongst a party, doesn't really matter to me then.
I'm fine if you take all of it.
I did all the damage, so sure, I'll take it.
God, you guys are better than my last group of friends playing. Jesus Christ, they would fight to the death over who got what reward. God fucking
It's
hell.
just fucking bronze, man.
Exactly. It's the first one, you know what I mean? Little scraps and shit, we'll be fine.
I can't wait till one of you gets pissed at the other and you decide to try to kill each other. We're gonna have a death battle or something.
Fucking snipe you from 300 feet away. Don't
That's
test
what
me.
you got. You can just, I'll see who can fucking survive.
I don't need a reason like that. I'll do it if I want to.
Oh, yeah, we should go over alignments. Reyden, what's your character's alignment?
Lawful evil.
Okay, lawful evil, and then Chris.
I would say, straight neutral. I'm very much a nihilist. Very,
So,
what do you call
like a
it?
true neutral then?
Well,
Chaotic neutral. I do what I want.
So,
Very
so
well.
if anybody wants to like just remember what everybody else's character is like. Yeah. The stone curse is still after you. Of course, it's like 50 feet away, but and I think we're gonna wrap up here in just a few minutes. But I want to take the time to let's see. So yeah, there are now 2 other bronze scouts along the road, and there are 5 stone cursed. One of them knows where you are, and we can pick it up there hopefully next time.